This is Tim with Digital Survival. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to be doing Supra et Ultra, and we're going to register for the Vanguard. The big purpose on this journey is to try and prove that we are not Vanguard material and see if they take us anyway. Let's get started. The first step to joining the Vanguard is heading to the mast offices and talking to John Tuala.
The process starts with registration down in the orientation hall. Or did you have a question?
So normally you have to talk to him first, but I already talked to him off camera. Surprise! And now we go to the registration hall. This is a fun thing. There is a flight simulator area that you can go directly to after you've been through the registration hall. That's just kind of creepy, all those computers coming up at the same time. I never do what I'm told. Alright, no bounty. Read the enlistment agreement. Agree or not. If you don't, you can't keep going. It says, hey, you might die. Alright, so let me just see if this will give me the flight sim now. Nope. Alright, so you have to go through this hallway. And one of the things you'll see as you go through the hallway is a bunch of historical displays. If you hit the button, an audio thing will start and things will light up and tell you a story about the history of the United Colonies. If you do these, when you get to the end, they praise you for having done some preparatory research. So I'm not going to do any of them. I'm just going to run right by all of this history. Maybe climb on the Terramorph for a second here, because that's ugly. And then just keep going. And go into the simulator. So now, let's just see if this is... Oh, that just goes straight back to the orientation hall. So the real full-on elevator's got to be at the other end of this room.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation.
You could not pay me enough to get in one of those things.
Simulation mod to initiate your exam.
Let me just check. Alright, so now this is the full elevator that includes the pilot simulator. You can come back here anytime you want to. One of the great things about the simulator is kills in it count as spaceship kills towards your piloting. So if you're working on ranking up piloting, you can come down here and use the simulator to get kills. And you don't have to go hunting down bad guys, which is probably the biggest pain about getting the piloting thing up. You can probably get any other spaceship skill up here you want too. Now that I think about it, kind of cool. So, do I have to talk to him? Let's see if I don't talk to him. Yeah, cool. One of the things about the simulator
This
is...
Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant. Please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Right here in simulation controls, you have to get into the pilot's chair before this will open up. So you actually have to sit down, start the simulation, then get up and come back. And this gives you a number of advantages. They actually want you to use this. They want you to hack into this. There's some base advantages, and then there's some hack access only advantages. I'm not going to do any of that either. Those advantages did help me get past level 5 out of 6. I never actually did 6.
Your exam is simple.
I'm gonna have 3 waves of opponents. I think it's 1, 1, and 2 ships.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
What if...
New targets active.
Okay, I am just gonna see how far away we can get from these guys. I'm gonna have to do a little fighting here.
Is this your first time flying?
I like the automated taunts that sound robotic in nature. It's like you couldn't get some voice actors to record that for you, UC guys?
Target defeated.
Just created a huge amount of distance between me and the other ship. My engine's maxed out. Just a sec. I'm gonna take a little bit off of ballistics.
This is futile.
He's still faster than me, even with my engines topped out. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. Oh!
Your progress ends here.
Alright, we have over 5 kilometers, nearly 6 kilometers between us right now. I'm just flying out into space. So now I've got to figure out if there's a limit to how far away you can go. So that was our original field of battle. There's a planet in there somewhere. And we're out here flying amongst the simulated stars.
At least try to defeat us.
Yeah, there should be a star in this system. On the other side of the planet, maybe? Now, one of the other things I'm wondering is if time to complete matters at all. I've never noticed this before, but a few of the dots out here are red. It's actually harder to see it in the middle of my targeting reticle than otherwise. There's one straight down near the console and down to the left as well. That's kind of cool. So we currently have 108 kilometers, 109 kilometers distance between us and our opponent ship. And it looks like they might have given up because they're not closing the distance anymore. All right, let's scale it down to nothing, okay? Come to a full stop. Let's take a look around. So we've got a planet right there. Way back here, 115 kilometers away, we have somebody who's supposed to be trying to chase us and kill us. That is actually getting farther away now. Oh, so this is an interesting point. If you wanted to get up and interact with the debug system right now, you could. Interesting. They're actually not closing distance. We've got a couple nebula-looking things in our view here. Maybe that's just supposed to be the Milky Way. I don't know. It's not in a straight line. Yeah, and with us not moving at all, our opponent ship is getting farther away. They gave up. We got away. Alright, you know what? I'm going to pause recording here just because this is not exciting at all. It's just boundary pushing, and we'll come back in a little bit. I kind of wonder what map gives me. Nothing from map. And tab doesn't give me my regular inventory, etc. screen. It just takes me up to the game menu. Nothing from inventory, nothing from missions. We are now over 630 kilometers away from our opponent. and I don't see any signs of that letting up anytime soon. I am 8,800 kilometers away from the planet, and the tick down on that is so slow that we're talking hours before I can possibly get there. I found that there is another planet in the system, Captain 2, 214.4 light seconds away. And then we've got the star, which we can't get a target on. And there's a big part of me that wants to see if I can get to Captain 2, but that's going to take way too long for today. So we're gonna have to hop out of the simulator, because this guy has totally lost track of us, and there's no way that we're ever going to be able to fight him. Well, I mean, we could get back to him, but it's a little bit easier just to reset. I'm getting farther away, headed towards him? How does that work? I'm pointed straight at him, and my distance is increasing now. It's like he's trying to get away from me. So I can never get back now. I've gone so far away that I can't get back to him unless... No, it won't let me fast travel over there. This is really unexpected. So I'm going towards him at top speed, and I'm actually getting farther away from him at about 1 kilometer a second, which means he's traveling away from me at more than 1 kilometer a second speed. So boosting slows down the rate of distance increase. So it is like he's traveling away from me right now. That's incredible. That should mean that if I turn the other way, I should be able to have this increase more quickly. Oh, that's better than 1 a second. We've got to get up to 1,000 kilometers now, if it's that easy. Will my ship keep flying itself if I get up from the cockpit? Kind of sounds like it's not trying to pretend to fly. We're still flying, that's the big question here. No, we were not still flying. Alright. We are now over 1,000 kilometers away from our simulated opponent. We're coming up on a magic number, 1,138. That's as far as I'm going to push today. So we'll get to that number and see if anything special happens. If not, we're going to bail. Nope. Pushed right past it, no big deal. Alright, so instead of trying to catch up with an opponent that doesn't want us to catch up with them, we're going to exit the simulator and start all over again. Exit the simulator. I'm also curious, if you go up to Tuala and talk to him right now, what will he say? I find it interesting that Commander Tuala's office, this is his office, okay? This is the front of the building. There are no doors here. So essentially, he has an outdoor office, you know, like on the back porch or something. Alright, so there's nothing on his computer that I can do to lie about my records. That would be fun. Allow me to upload some false data.
What can I do for you, applicant?
Oh, you're acting like I haven't even tried.
Sure thing. What do you want to know?
I'm curious about the process for joining the Vanguard, and then I can ask more questions and say I'm all set, or just tab out.
Something on your mind?
Nope, not yet. Alright, back to the flight simulator. Alright, fun stuff. Oh, and if you talk to this guy, he'll say take advantage of any of the tools available to you in the simulator, which means go ahead and hack the console.
Welcome back. Good hunting, applicant.
Target defeated. Target defeated. Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
So, the farther you go, the more they like you. And I gotta wonder if quitting without being destroyed is gonna help me out. Exit the simulator.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
So he just talked to me over the speaker inside the simulator and outside of it at the same time. Neat.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Okie dokie. Hey, John.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
I wrapped up my piloting exam and they told me to come back here.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
No, I'm not. I'm just so nervous. Make it snappy. Time's wasting for me to be earning some credits.
Oh, excuse me for keeping you waiting. Let's get to it. So, looking at the data?
Oh, that guy's too
Skip
cheerful.
the murals altogether, huh?
Yep.
Not that they're required or anything, but naturally inquisitive folks tend to do well in this organization.
Really?
Psychological results are all within expected levels.
What psychological
Maybe doesn't have room
results?
for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Well done.
Thanks.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service.
10 years can be a long time.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands.
Oh.
If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. All UC service people are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official?
Can we do this under the table? I like to operate independently.
You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in? You have to do the same as everyone else. And that starts with the oath.
Alright, so it's really yes or no. Or yes or maybe later. I'll just go with yes.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
So we're going to do it right here where we can see the stars. Kinda. Just imagine that there's stars out there. I mean, there are. Well, actually, this being a game, maybe there aren't right now. But, so imagine. Alright, John. I can't talk to him. What's wrong?
Wouldn't be right.
I can't
doing
talk to
this
him when
we
he's
couldn't see the
invisible.
skies.
Nice.
Now, raise your right hand.
Did he say skies this time? Well, I guess the stars thing is only at night. Oh, and so you guys know, this was bugged for me on the other one too. Sometimes you just have to wait for them to finish an animation, but he went to it from at ease to attention, and usually that's where you hit it, and I'm not hitting it. And I can't move. And I have no dialogue options. And I can't escape to the menu. No tab, no inventory. My only option is to alt tab. And that just pauses the game. I alt tab back. We're in the menu. We can load here. We can quit here. All right, we're going to give it another minute. I heard somebody say it was just a matter of taking time for something to load. So while we're waiting for John here, just a reminder, if you like this, please do comment, subscribe, share, and or like. It really helps me keep doing this thing that I love. And down in the comments, feel free to put some thanks in for my editor for cutting all the, well, maybe not all, but cutting a whole bunch of the boring, useless stuff out of this video. I've been waiting here for more than 60 seconds before I started talking. Maybe add another 20 or 30 for the talkie talk. And we're gonna exit out and reload. We've got to talk to John again.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all... so these are your numbers that just...
So let's go... Let's do the cute one. Nothing like real combat,
I'll
but
let the
cute.
techs know you think so highly of their work, and make a note you've got prior combat experience.
Oh no!
So, looking at the data? Skip the murals altogether, huh?
Yep.
Not that they're required or anything.
Yeah.
The physiological results are eerily calm. Not a vital spike to be seen.
Interesting.
You really know how to keep your cool. Exactly what the Navy's looking for in our
Oh
recruits.
shoot. You
Now,
only get that
how'd you do
dialogue.
against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar.
John, stop
I
talking
had
for a
any-
second, please.
So then, looking at your results as a... just 5 years. We've been
5
hounding for some
years?
recruits with experience.
Becoming a citizen of the United Colony.
So, sounds to me like if you're interested, we could bring you on. Get you the credits you've earned. First, though. So, you want to...
Okay, are you done? All right, thank you. So, this is really interesting to me. I'm a soldier whether I say anything about it or not. That's my background. So, the vitals information about not having any spikes and being eerily calm the whole time, that should come up whether I say I'm a soldier, whether I claim it or not. They should also have some background information in there somewhere, I would think. But, I mean, even if they don't have any of that, my body's not going to behave differently in the past based on what I say in this dialogue here. So, all right. That aside, I accidentally became more qualified by mentioning I was a soldier, and now I feel bad about it, but this is another one of those...
decision. Warrants some reflection.
I'm talking to people here, John. So, it's another one of those quests that if you finish, you win. If you complete it, you're successful, and you get to be recruited. And now, let's go make sure this oath works.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
And we will be doing a quick save before we try and interact with him down here. So if you do it at night, it says see the stars, and if you do it during the day, it's see the sky. And see Galbank. Quick save. We're gonna try doing it from behind here. I'm wondering if position has something to do with the problems on this
We'd be
one.
right doing this where we couldn't see the skies.
Hey, you got great hair, man.
Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is
Wow,
Supra
that's
et
super
Ultra,
fast.
above and beyond. That is where we serve. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
All my actions? That seems a bit much.
Just say I do, funny guy.
I'm not big on commitment, but for you,
I
fine.
guess I'll take it. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission.
I really want to take a
What I've
piggyback
got
ride on
is
this guy now.
Comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau City 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died.
And all of
Place is
them,
as
too.
isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau City 2 count on you?
For a proper burial? Yeah. Hey, I'm getting paid, right? Sure.
Oh, that's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
My advance is the same as it was when I did this with Angela and got past wave 5. So being a soldier? Oh my heavens. Being a soldier gives me the same bonus that getting past wave 5 did? Now I'm confused. Alright, well, this has been Tim with Digital Survival, trying to fail the UC Vanguard entrance exam and failing to fail it. That was kind of expected. Not a lot of variety available on this, a couple fun dialogue options, but they don't care. They don't care if you're snarky or enthusiastic. They don't care if you're reluctant or just ready to go. It's all the same to them. If you did like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and or share. It helps me keep doing this thing that I love. And I know you heard that once earlier while I was waiting for John to get not glitched out, but saying it twice doesn't hurt. Thanks, and see you soon.